Hello, friend. How are you today? I was trying to understand what neutrality would mean or how it would feel, and I was watching a lot of videos about Ho'oponopono because I've been practicing it, and I think this is a definition, neutrality and coming back to ground zero. There is a definition that maybe would be able to help you in your journey, as it's now starting to help me, because sometimes it's about awareness of the thing. And let's see if I can explain it correctly. But first, hi, my name is Sheila, and thank you so much for this conversation. Thank you for being here, for your presence, for your focus. So neutrality and going back to zero. I was thinking about this because as I am also on a journey, we're always on a journey. It's a different level, a different experience for all of us. I was looking at it in regards to a particular project or goal that I have, and seeing numbers that, are progressing, but not necessarily the desired outcome, right? Yet. So I thought to myself, perhaps neutrality is simply data. That's it. Just information on how to move forward. And that doesn't mean that it doesn't frustrate me that I'm not there. It's just like I return back to peace. I return back to calm, because the frustration is, okay, so why isn't it working? Okay, instead of doing that and being that frustrated, I should get into the state of, all right, what else can I do? What can I do where my emotion and where I'm not attached, there you go, where I'm not attached to that particular number, right? Or that number itself. And I gain information, gain data, gain all the analysis that I need in order for me to pivot into another point. So, yes, frustration can occur, or your emotions can be like, oh my gosh, it's not there. But at the end of the day, if you return back to, all right, so this is whether I find, how can I say this? Okay, this is not where I want to be now. This is not the data that I want, but I will get there no matter what. So what do I need to do? What are the strategies? And then your mind starts to shift in a way where you are thinking more of the strategy and how you can pursue that goal instead of just wallowing in that number. So another thing is understanding that a certain number, the physical reality, the physical number that you see, is not your identity. And that's where you start to detach from what you actually see so that you can pursue what you want, if that makes sense, because you are not that, and you are not the identity that you are pursuing. You are the human being that is working towards all of these experiences to achieve a certain level, because once you get to a level, you're gonna want to get to another level. So I was just trying to understand what neutrality meant in all its form, and it's just data. And you have to understand how to maneuver that data. Are you going to allow it to keep you stuck, keep you down, quit? Are you going to quit when you receive that sort of data? Or are you going to say, okay, well, this is not what I want, but what are the steps that could take me there? So now you start doing your research, you start studying more, but it becomes more of a fun thing, or it doesn't become as much of a work or strenuous when you do that, because you actually want to get to that goal. So you forget about the stress, you forget about the responsibilities of it. So maybe this is where we start to figure out that these actions are called aligned actions for a reason, because they start to your mind starts to guide you towards what to do next. So yeah, if you're stuck wherever you are, redefine it as data and write it down. Write what is keeping you stuck in that goal. Learning a lot about your current situation will help you towards your next move. So yeah, you got this, don't worry. It's all about taking the steps that are necessary for you to move forward, because people that are making it in a way that you deem them successful, it's not that they are any different from us, from you, any different from you and I. It's the fact that in spite of the obstacles, as we always talk about, there will always be obstacles. In spite of these obstacles, I think these obstacles are kind of like superpowers that they are acquiring along the way. Because think about it in form of a game, right? When you achieve a level, a certain level, you acquire the skills, the knowledge for you to move towards something else. And that strength means that whenever that same obstacle appears, you'll know how to deal with it. So this is why it's beautiful. This is why we have to stay strong in the face of adversities. And that doesn't mean that you won't cry, or you won't feel what you're feeling, because you should allow your emotions to be released. Keeping it bottled in will not make it easier for you. So yeah, that's what my thoughts are on the subject for now. If you'd like this video, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your thoughts. So feel free to share your experience. And also, if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I will put the link in the description below. And also, if you'd like to take a look at some of the products that I make candles and soaps. I have to refill the soaps shortly on the website, but they should be there soon. But yeah, the link will also be in the description below. So it's the same website, it's just different tabs that whichever aligns with you, you choose. So I'll see you soon. You got this. Ciao.